Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go now. AT Gator, AT Gator. To run. Hey, they're running it.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Zoom, zoom.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Man, I got you.
2nd and 9 now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He cannot hang on. It's 3rd down.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Watch the twist.
Back to throw. Milner. He finds his man Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here we go. 50, set, 50, 60 yards.
I got him.
Let it go.
To throw on 2nd down. Milner gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Come on, set.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
Let's go. 50 Pittsburgh. Mike 50.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
On the
draw, Conner. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Mike's 5'9".
Throwing on 3rd and long. Milner. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And not what he was hoping for
Come
there,
on
as
now.
this will
Let's
hit
go.
in the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set.
Finley going to
10
lead the
logo.
Bengals up 1st and 10
Yep.
at the 20.
You're not ready.
Ready, ready.
The former second-round pick.
You
This
ain't
is
doing
Joe
nothing
Mixon.
today.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this is being a little
Set.
ambitious, that he wants to
18
hit
Gator.
that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it?
Let's go.
Run into a running back that had a great game the week before.
You ain't going nowhere.
That's just going to naturally continue. Just make sure you feed me the football.
Come
and that's
on,
what they're
baby.
all about.
Let's go.
Continuity, rhythm, number of carries.
Set.
Just keep giving it to
8
him.
read.
So 1st
Here
and
we
10
go,
now from
D.
the 30.
Here I come again. Here I come
Blue draw corkers. Hey, wahoo.
SOS.
Hey, go.
The play fake.
You.
Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on. Here we go.
The Pittsburgh
Fix the
offense
elbow.
at the line to start their next drive.
Let's go, D.
And they had a long
Big series
drive
right
going
here.
last
Put it back.
week. Stalled out. Still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that
Oh,
last
boy,
drive.
I know you
There
felt
are a
that
few
one.
different things that you
I
carry
know you
forward.
felt
Number
that one.
one, as you know,
Wait a minute.
they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense out of the game, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. Last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, knowing where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C.
Set.
From the gun, 3rd down. Milner, he gets this one to Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
57 to Mike. Watch the pass. Deuce. Ready, go.
On 1st and 10 is counted. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have
That's
a 2nd
it,
and
baby.
1. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they
Buddy
kind of
up.
regretted that he didn't touch the
Mike
ball?
57.
You know,
I'm gonna run
he should
you
have touched
over.
him more last
I'm
week.
gonna run
They
you
weren't going
over.
to make that same
Check,
mistake.
check,
and they've taken care of that
check,
early.
over. 22, single.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Mike 57. You don't want none of that.
On 1st and 10, Milner. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn
90 Wolf.
that you have to hold the safety.
Pick it up, guys.
And you do
Pick it
that
up.
with your head movement, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so you get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited
baby.
thinking his guy was
Yeah,
open
baby.
that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Go now. 60
Following the
or.
pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm going to come back to you.
Big grip.
Watch out.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about
That's where
2.
you belong.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if
Set,
they
ready?
just do that all the way
10-2
downfield,
stop.
ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little
Watch the
difficult
flat,
to do.
watch the
Yeah, I
flat.
think now 3rd
Shoot.
defense ready to step up and stop that run.
Hatchet.
And
Check
he'll
it back,
wind up
check it back.
losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
18 Gator.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
General West.
Flare.
Hey, Alpha. Hit it.
They're indeed going. It's Finley. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 first and 10.
We got three.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Let's go.
After one,
Okay,
7-0
baby, let's
on
go.
the A Sports.
Let's go.
On the ready.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Hey, Haywood.
First down, Finley.
Here we go.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
but one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job
Let's go.
defensively.
60 Pittsburgh.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Protein spill.
Twist.
Snap.
They got play action. Finley. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Score. Yeah.
A.J.
Touchdown,
Green.
baby.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And
Let's
they're
go,
in an early
defense. Let's get out the
hole.
field,
First
defense.
drive, they threw the interception that led to a touchdown. So decent size deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan?
Right there.
Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
After the loss to start out,
Watch
here's
the
2nd
screen.
and 11.
Pass.
2nd and 11. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. James Washington was the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's a party now. Echo. On the ball. 59.
Operating for the gun.
Watch the run.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is brought in at the 21. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
On the double.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't have a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Good start to the season. Touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Set.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Looking to throw on second down. Miller, he'll dump this one off to Connor. It's a gain of 6 on the play. And a lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitching catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflated. And stop this offense.
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow 70 length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the second down.
Now they run to Mixon, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Come on,
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the second level, because sometimes you break off a big run on its own. Oftentimes, you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
10 Lobo.
50 to Mike, 50 to Mike.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Big grip. Big grip.
Right side. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On the
The
set.
Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to
61. Matchbox lights.
nervous.
Big edge, big edge, big edge.
Shoot.
Play action now. Here's Finley. Got a man open. It's Ross. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away securely as they try to get downfield.
Connor going backwards here on the first down carry. Stopped up for a loss of a couple. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That's what I'm. Let's go.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Milner. And man Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he gets
Let's
this
go.
one
Let's go.
shy of
Let's
the
go.
40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Milner. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he break a couple of tackles, I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are coming behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just get it out.
Mixon with a first down carry. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Come on.
The last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient. Followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
We ain't giving up nothing.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Mike.
Finley.
I got you. You're all mine, baby.
And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Woo! Let's get it.
Polnick's kick is good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field. Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you don't want to. Hold on, finish. Okay, my bad. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination. I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did, but let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier. Right from the start, you noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. That's it.
On 3rd down, Miller.
We own them.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime. Fielded at the 20.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Set, ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half.
Jet bombers. Now.
This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack,
TJ Watt
Sack, baby.
in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Boom,
as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Down.
Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Get it.
From the gun again to Mixon.
Yeah, run it on me.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
No, possession's
Often
on.
on
Possession's
fumbles,
on.
you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, man. I'm going to tip it. I'm going to give my cap to him. Congratulations.
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, and he's over touch. He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make it 24-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Fellas. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
You ain't got
and last
nothing.
time, not only the
Mike,
turnover,
ready?
but that turned into 6 points.
Watch the crowd.
They got to make up for that here.
I always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you,
boys, bring it up.
that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out
Let's
there,
go.
aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise,
15
it's going to be a long day for you.
Come on, baby, come on,
Line of
let's go,
scrimmage,
let's go.
31 now on 1st and 10. He escapes the sack. He completes it to Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Finley now,
Pilot,
8
64,
of 11 in this first half. He's got
Yo,
it first and 10.
go.
On 1st and 10, Finley. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go. Finley now. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown.
Yeah, good job,
Bengals.
That's the way you make it spin. That's the way you make it spin, baby.
As the first half is winding down. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in the second half.
Working in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
I'm
Time
on.
here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Bengals drive
30 base.
about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking
Big
is
River,
that
Big
the
River.
offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that
Go
might be
out.
made defensively.
Shoot.
After the penalty, it's Mixon.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
Run, run, run.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success
Here
this afternoon.
Go.
And that
70,
last carry,
Indy.
it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
2nd and 6,
hey, we gotta get
just
this stop
inside
here,
the 30.
Shift.
Hit it.
Outside cut.
And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice
Come on,
loss.
set. 60 outlaw.
Mike.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
5.
Play fake. Finley. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. Escapes the defender. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
Now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense, pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson.
Running on me.
Get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Yeah,
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Hey, Sam on. Now.
They keep it on. This time it's Nixon. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
18 Gator.
26 Mike.
Hey, we gotta get to the ball, T. We got
Quickstone travel. Get it.
They give him to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go
this
now.
Offense
8
converted
read.
once on 4th down
55.
earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Ready.
They'll run. This is Bernard. And boy, is he close. Did he get there?
That's it, baby.
No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
You bet.
They start to drive the counter, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again.
Your trip is here, baby.
Afternoon
Your trip
continues.
is here.
It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
Again,
Again, a run with counter. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already. They're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Come on now, come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this offense last time turned it over.
Let's go.
Didn't get it. They're lucky, though. There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good. When you don't
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Maybe he'll play a little bit better better the next time you have the ball.
Yeah, baby.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball,
down.
ball.
60
and on
or.
third down, a nickel formation
Hey,
here
let's get in them
defensively.
holes.
Hey, zoom on the book.
Hey, pick your game up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man.
Got him.
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Kevin Huber now, as his first play will come from inside his own end zone. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. Elsewhere, NFL scoreboard, third quarter now in Tennessee. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that when this power game goes along here. He's going to loft one deep left, and this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that right back in the game. If they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well to get a few stops.
You got
It's a
him.
loss of a
You
yard
got
there,
him.
and it's second down.
You got him.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. No, the combination is right. You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
On the ready.
23 yards on the play.
Check.
So 3 plays already first and goal. They're wasting little time. Looking to throw. Milner. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. Able to get away. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Come on,
Well, they tried to get 2.
Come on, line.
And ended up getting none.
We better than that.
Because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive
10-2
about to get
stop.
going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Big grip.
Inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
It's easy work, and it's
Move
coming
the ball
again.
at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's
Let's
what
go.
they're looking for
AT
here.
Gator.
Like 50. Time to go. Night.
Shoot.
Again, here's Bernard.
Run. We ain't giving up nothing today.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here
Last
on
stop.
third down?
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Get in the weight room.
Hit it.
On third down, and he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Let's go, boys.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that
Ready,
defense
ready.
stand up and stop
60
them.
Pittsburgh.
3 buzz.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Hey. Mike's
5.
50.
Finley sets to throw
I hope you
on
brought your
first
luck, 'cause I'm
down.
about to take you to school.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Baby.
Now that was
Get
not
him,
a bad
boy.
scramble
Get
there on
him,
first
boy.
down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Final minute now of the
30
third
base.
quarter.
All right, D.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Watch that.
Look at me. Zipper.
Check.
Topper, topper.
Finley now from the 50. He's going to lock one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's second and 10 now. On second down, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
That's it, baby. That's it. Big hit.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
We don't want this.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Milner. Top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Milner. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll run on first down. Connor. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Okay, baby.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Right there, 56.
Hey, check.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Trying to get the first with Sanders. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and some options here, 4th and inches. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard.
Let's go.
He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bengals will get the football back.
70, Indy.
From the 32 now. Here's
Watch
first and 10.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, switch gears.
Now.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Go set. 60 outlaw.
Man.
Look. Squeeze.
Check 31. Check.
Get it.
Back to Mixon on first down. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one over there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Let's go. Ready.
On second down, Bernard. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steelers territory. Going an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Ready.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6.
Recon, 132
They're up
fighter.
against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Come.
And he's taken down at the 43, and now before picking up the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Okay, ready?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Check 37. Check 37.
Go.
Now Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it?
18
Want to impose
Gator.
their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight catches to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick.
I'm all over you.
Finley's throw on target to Tyler Boyd. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to
Ready?
3rd down.
8, read.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Shift.
Big grip.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
Baby, let's go.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Down. 90 Wolf.
Quit talking about it.
6'6", bullet high.
Switch.
Now.
Go get him. Mike,
Shoot.
Finley,
Hey, man.
action.
Watch the boot.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Big hit.
Cameron
All day.
Hayward
Sack,
attacking off the
sack.
edge
Got
that
it.
time. So
Check
that
three, check
complicates
weapon.
things a bit here.
Single,
18 yards to go now
Hit.
on 2nd down. Now Finley going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And the Bengals on 3rd down.
High
They've
7.
converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
5.
Finley here,
Watch the
3rd
curl.
and 1.
Watch the curl.
Flushed out right. Well, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. To the ground, complete.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. But hang on, a flag is down.
Good
Now,
work,
if it's on
boys.
the
Let's go.
defense, they might
Let's
decline
go.
it and take the points.
Ready.
Roughing the kicker called on 4th
Right.
down.
Hey,
What
Foxtrot,
a big
Foxtrot.
break. Leads to a
Hey,
1st
three's
and
me.
10.
Single.
Operating in the
let's
red
get that
zone
ball,
now.
let's get that ball.
Finley buying time to his left.
Lockdown, baby.
They'll
You
try
ain't got
and
the key
run
to
it.
this one.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11
go.
and a 1st down.
60 yard.
I'll get him.
Blue draw Corker. Now.
They'll give it to Mixon.
You ain't going nowhere.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4
That's
on a
it,
gain
baby.
of 4.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You win 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1,
Let's go.
but was
10
denied
2
as he
stop.
tried to get the 2nd
General
one.
West.
2nd and goal from inside the
Get it.
5.
Check. Go, Chad.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. The Bengals on
18
3rd
Gator.
down. They've converted
curl?
a 3rd
Watch
of
the
their
curl? Watch the curl?
opportunities, 3 for 9.
Slam,
They're looking at a
slam,
3rd and
slam.
goal here.
Ready.
He gets this one to Boyd. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
I don't care what the analytics say. Look at where they are on the field. To me, that just
Ready
screams
up.
go for it here.
Five,
I don't even
five,
think
five.
about putting a kicker out there. What say you?
I support
Slam,
whatever they
slam,
do. Let's
slam.
find
Go.
out.
Look
Go.
at you, man of the people.
Hey.
Let's go.
They'll run to Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
baby, let's go.
Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it.
The
Mike
Steeler
57,
offense
Mike
here about
57.
ready for their
You
next
don't want
drive.
none, baby. You don't want
and last
none.
time
Hey,
this unit was
hey,
out
you don't
here,
wanna see me.
costly turnover, and then that
You don't
turned into
want it.
6 points. They've got to make it
Shut
next.
up.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, again to Connor. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
56. We got double up, double up, double up, double up.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Snell. And on his first carry, he loses the football. And the Bengals have recovered it. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford
Ready,
to
ready.
make any kind of mistakes.
15
But it's
line,
been pretty
15
symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it?
Go.
This big and
Afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Watch the eye.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Steelers 27-yard line.
Ready, break.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
3 buzz.
Hey, Echo.
Bang, 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 bang.
Finley wants to throw this thing. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Looking like they're well underway to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start
Let's
their
get off
next
the field,
drive.
D.
They
Let's
are
get off
just
the field,
obviously
D.
getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this?
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you
For a
play.
lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard.
Don't get
Realize
nervous.
how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot.
Let's bring it.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was it.
And he caught it up, and the Bengals grab it. He's got some breathing room. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost, and it hurt. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air-conditioned.
Milk bones?
None.
Bullet good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Fielded about a yard deep. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the winning moments of this one. He's going to let it fly, and that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.